Hi, everybody. It's Karen Sullivan at lifehealthmore.net, and I am really excited to be with you today. I'm wrapping up the month of food. May was the food month, and we've done lots of discussions about seasonal foods with barbecues and vegetables. We've talked about creating a diet, and that's kind of what we're going to close up with today. We talked about food groups and nutrients, about grains and gluten, water, the importance of water, and travel with road food, and kinds of things that you can have prepared ahead of time to take with you in a car when you're traveling. So I just am wanting to reiterate over and over that the importance of making sure that you are eating the right kinds of foods. And I would like to stress, you want the right kinds of foods for you. Okay. So in the description here, I talk about doing Karen's diet, Bev does her diet, Tracy does her diet, and there are things that you have to discover for yourself that work best for your body. Okay. Lifehealthmore.net is going to be undergoing some changes in the next couple of months. Yes, I know. I just built this whole web page and everything, but there's a little bit different approach that I want to take to this. As a personal trainer, I am ready and willing and able to help people all the time with their physical needs, but it's limited in what I can do. And so my affiliate program is super important to me. In the month of June, I'm going to be talking about that and helping you guys to expand your understanding of health and fitness, nutrition, eating, that sort of a thing. So that's why May has been all about food, May being Food Month. And if you haven't had a chance to watch these shows, you can go back on this Life Health More page on Facebook, or you can go to my YouTube channel, and everything is in there too. I shift all of my live streams to YouTube also. So let me back up a little bit and take a deep breath. And I want to stress the fact that I do one-on-one coaching with people, and I go over their diets and help them with it. And what I say to them, the best thing is to say, this all started with a book. I have over 25 years of working for myself. Excuse me. I help to try to get myself healthy and fit way back in the day before I met my husband, before I did any kind of I started doing exercises back then in Virginia Beach. And then through the work with clients, I learned even more that I felt important. And so the book is The Zen of Weight Loss. Okay. It is a mindful, it always gets a glare on it, a mindful, livable approach to fitness. So you guys can see that, The Zen of Weight Loss. There we go. Even though there is still kind of a glare, The Zen of Weight Loss. This is available on Amazon. And then your perfect food plan is this one. Okay. And let's see, can we get that in? There you go. Your perfect food plan. Both of these are on Amazon. And in the description of this show, you will see the link that takes you to Amazon where you can order these books. This one is available on at ebook as well as in hard copy, the print on demand. But this one is only print on demand. And why is that? Well, because I'm going to tell you about it in a second. Okay. Now, the most important thing that I stress in the Zen of Weight Loss and with all of my clients is having to remember to what it is you need to eat to make you healthy and strong and feel good. Okay. Now, there's 3 steps. You have to eat, you have to write down what you eat, and then you have to observe your body and your mind and how you feel and how you're able to function in the world. Okay. Now, people will tell me all the time, oh, I just don't journal. I just don't do journaling so great. Well, the fact of the matter is, even if you only have 2 meals a day, okay, let's say you're shooting for 4th of July, you're going to a party. I'm going to use my calculator because I don't do numbers. So you're going to go to July. So let's say that this is, we'll give 30 days in June and the 4th of July. So 34 days. In 34 days, let's say if you only eat 2 meals a day. I'm being very conservative here. So 2 meals times 34 days is 68 meals. Okay. So that means 68 meals. And let's say you're doing all 5 food groups. Okay. Times 5 is 340. Okay. So 340 different things that you're eating, drinking. Oh, that doesn't even include drinking. Okay. So 340 items that you're drinking, eating over the course of a month. And you think you're going to actually really remember? You think you're actually really going to remember what you ate and how your body responded? Well, you won't. Okay, you just won't. So that's why it's so important to take this time if you want to make a change. The whole preface here, the whole premise of this is that you do want to make a change. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching the show. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening. You haven't bought my book, and you're reading it, but you're not executing any of the things that I recommend in there. Okay, then that's fine. But if you want to make a change, this is what you have to do to write it down. It's not forever. It's until you get into the routine. It's until you develop a habit. And then you're able to take care of, remember. You will remember once you've developed a habit, because you will quickly discern the things that you can eat and that you can't eat. Okay. So, journaling has always been my recommended way of doing it. And you just get a spiral bound notebook. Some people, we have used a dry erase board, and it's a day at a time sort of a thing. And they're working with that. It is somewhat limited in the benefit, in the absolute far reaching effects, but it's better than nothing. But the spiral bound notebook is great. Well, a lot of times I had clients that looked at me like a deer in headlights because they didn't get it. You see the spiral notebook, they wrote nothing in it, and they weren't really working the program. So I decided to write this book. So it has in it a lot of blank lines. In the beginning of the book, I can bring this up close for you to see. Okay, in the beginning of the book, it has a little paragraph, and then it has lines. So there are 52 of these for 52 weeks. And then I'm being really realistic about the fact that many people write like a whole page in a day listing all their food. Some people write one word. So I gave you a thing. Okay, you got a whole week, a 2-page spread. There are 52 of little quotes, little paragraphs that are to help you get started thinking. And then you just write your food. And this paragraph starts you thinking about the whole process of recognizing how your body is working in conjunction with the food, how your body is so interrelated, how your exercise affects how you feel, how you eat, what your hunger is doing. And so that's the point of this book. It's to help you understand journaling rather than having a blank, 3-ring notebook or, spiral notebook. So the ending of the book has extra pages with lines so that you can, again, continue to journal. And this should get you through a year. If you're writing more and more vigilant, then you'll be done with it in no time at all. But as I said, the link is also on this description of this show that we're doing, and you can access those and buy those on Amazon. Okay. So when I do coaching, I work with people once a week. We talk on the telephone. Some people Zoom. I have clients all over the country who are trying to make changes in their program and their health. Some of them have gotten really seriously disturbing news about their health. And so they have to make a plan. They have to make a change. And so they pay me to go, and once a week I work with them. So that is available. If you're interested, send me a private message, and I can tell you what that costs. But I do offer it for free. My affiliate program is Shackley. And the 180 program, that is the weight loss program, cutting edge, phenomenal program. I have gotten nothing but absolute great results with all of my clients and with myself. And it's great program. So if people are interested in doing the 180 program, I will coach you at no cost. I'll work with you. I'll talk about exercising. And so you get the same benefit of the coaching with once a week, but you're not paying for the coaching directly. It's indirectly. And then I will help to nurse you along. Now, that's something that I do all the time anyway. I'm always reaching out to you, and I want you to feel comfortable to request anything that you feel like you would need. If you're in this area, it's a little bit easier. I have 3 workshops set up in June and July. The events are on my page, Life Health More. But we've got, this is very exciting. I have a vision board workshop that will be the 12th of June. And what we're doing is cutting pictures out of magazines, putting them together. There's a little exercise to sort of expand your thoughts on what it is that you want for yourself, making a plan. It's the first step in developing why it is that you're interested in health and fitness for yourself, what it is that you want to do. And then the vision board puts it into a pictorial thing in a collage that you can keep mounted in your bathroom or in your bedroom and look at it and have that constant reminder to fill your thoughts and keep you focused. And it's exciting. It's fun and exciting. I will also be doing a beginning meditation class and an advanced meditation. Now, for those of you who do not live here, I am going to set up a long distance program, and we will be doing it through Zoom. Okay. And no, I don't have rats. That's my dog moving back and forth. Anyway, so keep that in mind when you think about what you want to do. So here we go. Basic. You got the journal, you're writing it down. So let's say you write down your food for a day. And Monday, I got up in the morning and I had a hard-boiled egg. And then an hour later, I ended up having a bagel and I put cream cheese on it. And for lunch, I really skipped lunch because we were at the pool and there was really I didn't like that food that they had at the pool, and I had just stuff to drink. And then in the evening, I had a barbecue. We had chicken. I had a hamburger with a roll. I had coleslaw and potato salad and baked beans. And then you had stuff to drink. Whether it was alcohol or not is irrelevant. So that's what you would list down. Then you would notice if you felt any symptoms of anything else. For example, sometimes you'll feel bloated if you've had too much to eat, but sometimes it's also what you ate. So maybe the egg you had in the morning didn't make you feel good. So you not only didn't eat because you didn't like the food at the pool, but you didn't eat because the egg that you had in the morning made you feel bloated. True story. It can happen. I'm just trying to cover some of the possible scenarios so that you know that what's happening with you when it does happen. It's not sometimes it is a big response and reaction in the body, but not always. Sometimes it's this little insidious thing where you just don't feel good. Your stomach is unsettled and you go, what the heck I am all bloated. What did I eat? Well, with the journal, you can look back and see exactly what you did eat. And as you recognize the foods that you can't have anymore and eliminate them, you will notice, number one, boom, first and foremost, the bloating goes away. You stop feeling poopy, if that's a word that we can use here. But you stop feeling junky and you stop feeling like you're not yourself. I got a notice from, actually, she's my niece, and she is working very vigilantly with trying to change her diet, and it was a health reason that brought that about. And she's doing a fantastic job. And she said already, in just a couple weeks into it, she feels like her old self again. Now, did it happen? Has it always been like that? The body changes. Sometimes it changes. She just had a baby. And that change, the hormonal changes in the body, can bring about different changes within us so that we don't respond to foods, drinks, habits, chemicals the same way, right? So remember, guys, we came into this world and it is a development, and we are a work in progress, and until we leave it. So just because 10 years ago you were okay with eating maybe ice cream, well, today that may be a different story for a number of reasons. So don't think that this is my body and I know it, and this is the way I'm always going to be. This is the way I'm always going to feel. Understand that there are changes always. So I am starting, I started effectively today, but I'm doing a summer health adventure. Okay. I am back to charting and graphing and writing my food. I've picked up my workouts. I'm doing now 5 days a week. I'm working out in some way, whether I lift, I work, I walk, whatever it is I'm doing. And when I say I work, I do some of the cardio work with my classes when I teach. I don't necessarily lift weights because in my classes as a fitness instructor, if I'm lifting weights myself in a serious mode, I pay attention to myself. I don't watch the people in the classroom, and it's really about the participants, not about me. And so I don't do that. And so I'm doing Pilates, and anyway, integrating that. So I'm starting to do it every day. I would love for you to join me. Please, please, please join me. And we're going to make comments on this Facebook page, Life Health More. And also I'm going to do comments on my personal page. And I'm probably going to do a whole lot more videos and live streaming to just sort of check in with you. Please feel like you can do a live stream and tag me and just answer me. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know how you're feeling. This is an important change. This is going to be starting today. We're going to work together and take it forward. I want you to feel better. I want you to be happy in your work. I want you to have enough money to do whatever it is that you want to do. I want you to be able to spend all the time in the world with your family that you'd like to do. So seriously, you guys, it starts with saying, enough, I am paying attention to myself, and what will happen is yourself will expand and you'll be able to do even more for your family and your friends. So from St. Charles, Missouri, St. Peters, Missouri, actually, I say, happy summer, guys. Join me in this wonderful, wonderful adventure. Take care now. Have a great day.